Hey kids, and how the fuck are you? Well, as you can see, I'm finally out and not in my backyard or the closet, which I know a couple of you probably wonder about. Anyways, I'm at a skate park, and you know what the good thing of it is, I may have to stay away from a schoolyard, but I don't have to stay away from a fucking skate park. Well, as always, you know, I'm sorry to say, Skeeter's going to be here with us, but she's in summer school at the moment. And, you know, last night she's got to give an oral report, and last night she was working really hard on it, and you know what? I think she's going to do great. I'm just saying. It gives a whole new definition to the word school blows, quite literally. Anyways, kids, let's talk about some bullshit that's going on in the world. You know what? It just amazes me what it's like to be outside. I haven't been outside in a couple years, because basically, bars are all indoors. If they had an outdoor one, I'd fucking go outside. You've got to love skate parks, because it's a place where stoners can finally show that they have true skills, like riding around on boards and cracking their skulls. Once it's always fucking fun to watch. I know I enjoy it. Who doesn't like sex and drugs and murder and all sorts of good things? We're Americans, we love violence. As always want to say hello to everybody, all my 5 viewers. You know who you are. I don't need to be gracious and be such a little whore and mention your names. Jack, Baz, Skeeter, and my mommy, because everybody knows mommy. She gets so mad at me, but that's okay. But you know what? It does good for her business, because everybody knows she is actually a whore, which is very nice. And not just for our own relatives. I'm just saying. We are once again on the beautiful Knott's Island, North Carolina. You know, when you think hillbillies and white trash, why not a fucking skate park? I'm just saying. You know, I don't see why they don't have a couple RVs out here and maybe some Billy Ray Sorry ass music, because that's some baby making music. At least it is in the South. Pretty much anything is, you know. Ugh, God, I wish I had a sister. I'm kidding. I only fuck my cousin. Anyways, kids. You ever get bored and do shit? You know, not quite literally, but you know, you get bored and you kind of think, hey, I wonder what it'd be like to fuck a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, it's got two things. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's got the nice smoothness and it's got the traction. I mean, KY, they ain't got shit on that. They may have two things, but they don't have peanut butter and jelly. And you know what? It's more pleasing for the dog after it licks it off. I'm just saying. What? Get your mind out of the gutter. I wouldn't literally do that anymore. Hey, ever make a sex tape? Well, why not? Of course you did. That's why you brought a home video camera. I used to make them, but then I lost my job at Burger King. It was a tragedy, I tell you. So many things going on in the world. I do hear that Casey Anthony's looking for a job, so if anybody needs a babysitter and wants to get rid of some kids, I'm just saying. Hey, don't be offended. I know some people in Florida would be offended if they had enough brains to fucking figure it out, but they'd have to have somebody explain to them. Kind of like when they should have somebody explain to them, when you kill somebody, you're supposed to be prosecuted for it. I'm just saying. Oh, Jesus. What to talk about? There's so many things. So many things, yet so little. Alcoholism. It's fun, kids. Everybody should be a fucking alcoholic. Because everybody needs a fucking hobby. But I am outdoors for the first time. They let me out, and once again I don't have my ankle bracelet on, which is always fun. Oh, and of course we gotta welcome our new cameraman. Yes, who says Mexicans are good for nothing? Juan Valdez Arquez Harrison, one of our great new cameraman. Cameraman, are you having a good time? Oh yes, of course, good. That took a lot of training. You don't know how hard it is to get to learn to have bob his head up and down. Although he does do that pretty regularly if you go to Tijuana. Of course, that usually involves a car and some money in the gay district. I'm just saying. Oh, shit. Well, kids, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos outside, getting more into the outdoor thing, because I found out you can buy alcohol and drink in public, unless the cops catch you. And then it's fucking bad, or it's a sin. You got to wonder about that. I wonder who invented jerking off. I've often thought about that. Did God do it? Was God sitting around one day on the day he rested? What was he resting for, kids? I'm just saying. He invented the fucking universe. Oh. I wonder what it'd be like to fuck a space alien. It'd have to be interesting. Would your dick glow in the dark? It'd be great. You could find all your movies and stuff. I was like, honey, I can't, I'm trying to find something. Don't worry, honey. I'll just rip my boner out. And now we can find it. Family time. Well, I would have a lot of things to talk about, but this is brand new to me. You are seeing me now in high definition, or as we like to call it, Gonzo vision. or as we like to call it, you better have a couple drinks before you look at this shit, because goddamn, I'm gonna break the fucking lens. I'm kidding. I'm such a charming little bastard. That's what Daddy always told me. And then he ran away with a lesbian truck driver. You know, I swear to God, it really broke Mom's heart, especially when it was her own mother. I'm just saying. Well, kids, until next time, this is Gonzo, and I want you all to know to stay crazy, and most of all, look both ways before you cross the street. Keep your dick out of the light socket, because it really fucking hurts, but it will give you a charge. Remember that blue pills are usually Viagra, cocaine is bad for you, heroin is very dangerous, and crystal meth is readily available and very cheap and very fun to make. If you've ever had it's kind of like a school project. I don't know if you've ever started a meth lab, but it's a lot of fun. And guess what? It can also produce money. Just saying. Well, until next time, kids, you stay crazy and I'll stay Gonzo. Adios, amigos.